Good day to you, and thank you very much for your time in watching this very short video about a particular simulation that we've created. A brief word of introduction. My name is Peter Knox. I'm director and shareholder of a business simulation design and implementing company that has been operating all over the world for quite a few decades now. The purpose of this particular video is to give you a brief insight around the activity and the power of the learning that we've created in a simulation which we call My Future Today. And as the name implies, it's targeted at young people in the last year or two of school who are now contemplating the choices they will need to make about their lives into the future and the consequences that those choices will bring. So I'll take you through 4 or 5 minutes of showing you how this simulation works and potentially how it could be adapted to suit any needs that you might have in this area. The way the simulation works is that we get together groups of 4 to 5 people in a team, and we run sometimes 5 or 6 teams over a period of a day or day and a half or 2 days. They will decide on the name and the gender, the dreams, the values and aspirations of a composite character that they will name in their teams. And they will make decisions on a game board which looks like this. The board is split into 3 separate parts. The first part of the board that you're looking at now deals with a whole lot of financial issues, with something we call intellectual capital, which comprises education and experience. It shows them how much time they have as their personal resource and allows them on the left to make a whole lot of financial decisions. In the center of the board, we have the balance of life, the wheel of life, which allows them to spend money and time, if they have the money and the time, on developing all the other things other than their financial wealth, their intellectual capital and their education. Then we move to the right-hand side of the board, which allows them to define their character, as I said earlier, the dreams, the values. It allows them to check on the life balance score on the left, and then there are a whole lot of opportunities and decisions they will make about education, all of which require money and time to do, but will bring them benefits later. The next component of the simulation is the markers. So each team is set up with various colors and shapes of markers, which represent money, as you can see, might be loans, represents their growing education or experience, which will make getting a job easier later, and it represents time resource. This particular simulation is calibrated in pounds, but we have run the simulation in many, many countries, in many languages with different currencies. The teams have now made quite a few decisions in the areas of education, finance. Where are they getting their money from? Are they taking gifts from their parents? Are they borrowing money? Are they taking credit cards? They've gained some experience. They've maybe achieved something in terms of life balance. They now take all of these achievements to the market, and it's a competitive job market. I'll stop talking now and let you listen and see how the job market works. Experience?
We don't have experience. Our 12 education points, we thought we gained experience whilst in education, although it didn't count towards actual experience.
Guys, you have studied in what area?
Natural sciences and health.
Okay, and yet you've applied for a job which is not going to need that particular area of education.
Any jobs?
Guys, we shouldn't take you in that you have the minimum, you don't have the required experience.
We're really looking for experience.
What I'm most impressed with is the fact you're prepared to work a bit hard. You're not 8 to 5s, hey? You're not going to take your 1 hour lunch because 1 hour lunch, yeah? And nobody else has competed for this, so we'll let you get your job.
Okay.
How's that feel? Why should we consider you and give you this job?
We have the most experience of anyone that you'll see today. That is the main golden point, is we have experience in part-time job, full-time job, business contract. But then again, we'd be working on it with our time required. We'd also bring in an employee that we've employed.
So, as you can hopefully see, the teams are having lots of fun, there's lots of action, activity, lots and lots of learning through doing, through making mistakes rather than being lectured to. But this is not enough for real life-changing learning to occur, we believe. So now we pull it all together, and very publicly, after each cycle of the game, we analyze how each team is doing, and more importantly, what were the decisions they made that resulted in these consequences in the 6 areas that you can see up on the screen. The most powerful learning that delegates report back to us, and quite often their parents report back to us, is when we take all of this learning on the evening of the first day or after the end of the course back into their homes or back into their classrooms to discuss the realities of where they are now and where they want to be in the future with a responsible, trusted adult. Thank you very much for your time and attention, and we look forward to hearing from you.